Unfortunately, the title of this video is not clickbait. I did actually have my UPC stolen. You know, I thought I actually wasn't going to be able to pre-order any whatsoever. I saw Walmart had them available for MSRP, but you know, unfortunately it wasn't working for me. I think a lot of people have that issue, but one of my friends was able to get through and he was willing to pre-order 4 for me. But there's a catch. For those of you who don't know, I am still a college student, so I don't exactly live in the best building per se. My building doesn't have any sort of mailroom. The packages are just kind of tossed in the lobby and anyone can take anybody else's package. And this is actually the 3rd time this has happened to me. So my UPCs were delivered on Friday when I was in class and I got home just a few hours after and they were already gone. And I looked everywhere. And when I say everywhere, I really do mean everywhere.
There's a Walmart box. I'm gonna see if it's mine.
I had basically given up hope, and as I was laying on the couch that I don't own, lamenting all of my life choices, I realized that I don't have to take this laying down.
This candy's been laying here for a week.
And I'm gonna see if I can find a Charizard UPC for MSRP in the wild. Emphasis on for MSRP. But I wanna keep this interesting. So if I can't find them, we are gonna continue this train of bad decisions and financial losses, and we're gonna be opening up a heavy fossil pack. So these packs currently go for over $200, and this is one of the worst sealed products you can open. Not only because the hollows in this set, the unlimited versions, don't go for that much money, but also the print quality is very, very bad. So the odds of me opening one of these and potentially grading it into a PSA 10 to actually make my money back are very, very slim. But if I can't find that Charizard UPC, I will be opening this pack. So first, I actually checked a local toy store and they always charge MSRP for every product. The thing is though, I went in there and they didn't have it. However, they had a lot of really, really wonderful displays of things like racetracks, so many cool things like you would imagine Toys R Us did back in its prime. And so I naturally came in with my massive backpack. I was looking at the cards, decided I don't need any of these, was gonna walk out the door, but as I turn around, I knock over an entire display. And I felt so bad about it. Fortunately, none of it broke, but you know, when that type of thing happens, and you know one of the employees is gonna have to spend at least half an hour putting it back together after, I decided I really, really do have to buy something from this store. So I did end up coming home with this Giratina V tin. Wow, I know, this is the most hyped product. Honestly, who needs the UPC when you have one of these? But this is the first, not last, purchase that I made on this day. I realized I don't really have much of a use for this tin, so I want to give it away to one of you guys, and all you have to do to enter is like, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment on this video so that I know you're interested. Next, we were going out of my neighborhood. It was time to take some public transportation downtown.
Behold, our first destination, a beautiful, beautiful Target. We are in the city. It's really nice. This is a really fancy looking Target.
So we made it to our first big box retailer, which was a Target.
All right, here's the entire selection of trading cards at this Target. I do not see them. There's this thing, but that is not what we are looking for. The odds are slim right now. I think the odds of us finding this are slim because this would have been our best bet to find this at MSRP, but they did not have it.
We were on our way, and you know, I was very, very focused on this entire journey.
It's the bean. Look at it. I've lived here for 4 years, but it's still so amazing.
I did not get distracted whatsoever. I took no detours. All I did was focus on those cards. Nothing else. No pit stops, no other activities, nothing whatsoever.
We're doing some extra public transportation right now to get to the next location.
But this time, a train instead of a bus, keeping it fresh. We made it to our second destination, which was a GameStop. I did not film in here, unfortunately, because there were a lot of employees looking right at me, and I didn't really feel comfortable filming in front of them. And they did not have the UPC, obviously, otherwise this would be a very different story right now, wouldn't it? And coincidentally, right nearby was our second Target, so we went in there.
You know what we could get? A gigantic Pokeball. This sounds really cool. There's some really cool stuff here, but they don't have what we're looking for.
And again, nothing. This one actually didn't have any cards, but you know, they did have some really, really cool products that I was tempted to buy. At this point, we have gone to 4 different locations, but I have one place left, which is of course the LGS. So as I alluded to earlier, this was an entire day-long journey, and the LGS was 30 minutes away. You know what was coincidentally right outside? There was one electric divvy bike. You know what? I'm an adult and I do know how to ride a bike as of 17 years old. It was starting to rain, but I rode that bike all the way to the store and I only almost crashed once, but we made it to the store, our final destination. And lo and behold, there I see, on a front shelf, proudly displayed, was a UPC. But you know what? They actually had like 5 of them. And do you know why they had 5 of them? They were $175. Oh no! Which, you know, is market price, and I'm not gonna hate on anybody, but that is not the goal for today. Today, our goal was MSRP, and that clearly is not MSRP.
As you guys can see, they did not have what we were looking for, but I'm about to get on the bus right now and go home.
But obviously, I'm not gonna go to an LGS and not buy anything. So I'm gonna show you what I bought there, and I actually got some really, really cool cards, so yeah. And I made my way home in the rain. It was dark now. Took me an hour and a half. I took a bus, a train, another bus, and then I finally walked 9 minutes until I got home.
I tried my best, but I was not successful, so I guess we're gonna have to do it. Let's see if the package has somehow mysteriously returned itself. I'm not seeing it, but at least I have a pizza.
To make a moderately long story short, we are going to be opening up this pack, and let's just hope that we can get something decent out of it because everyone else is getting to open these UPCs and this is what I'm opening. So I didn't get that many singles, but they're ones that I really enjoy. So first up, I got a Flareon EX, whose face you cannot see at all behind the price tag. I also just want to say, while I'm looking through these, a big thank you to Rock Pokemon, who is the guy who helped me order the Charizard UPCs. He's just been so amazing throughout the entire process of dealing with that. And obviously it's frustrating when that type of stuff does happen, but I'm still lucky in so many ways. I just hit 5,000 subscribers. Thank you for that, by the way. So I think it would only be right, especially because maybe it's a sign that I should do something better with that money. If I pull anything from any of the packs today, I am gonna donate $200 to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Since it's Halloween, I think it's really, really fitting. And also, kids are the future of the hobby, so I would encourage any of you guys to donate as well if you can. I'm gonna have that linked in the description as well as a pinned comment if you wanna donate if you can. Their goal is to obviously progress research, but also to make sure that no child is denied treatment due to their ability to pay. But these cards I got are from the Radiant collection from Generations, which is one of my favorite sets and one that I think is highly, highly underrated. This one is in pretty good condition for what it is. It's a first edition Ampharos from the Neo Genesis set, one of my favorite sets of all time. I love the Lugia from that set, but I realized after purchasing it that I do have an unlimited version of this card, so that's enough for me, really. And if any of you guys want this card, I'm also going to be giving this away to a different winner. So again, you can just like, comment, and subscribe, and you'll be entered into that giveaway automatically. Ampharos is actually one of my favorite Pokemon, so I wanted to share a Pokemon that I really enjoy with one of you guys. Time to get into these packs. So again, if we pull anything from any of these today, hopefully we should, because we have 4 packs. I am going to donate $200 to St. Jude's, so hopefully we can pull something cool out of it. So here is our first pack, and let's see if we can get a pull out of this one so that we can lock in that donation. Obviously, if you know me, and also if you can see my background, you can tell that there is a Pokemon that is in this set that I really, really like, so hopefully we can get something. And we did pull an ultra rare, so that is going to be the pull that secures the donation to St. Jude's, so really happy about that. It's a really good way to use the refund that I will hopefully be getting. So let's see what is in our second pack. I'm honestly so nervous for this fossil pack, you guys. Fun fact, I've never actually opened a pack of WotC cards before, which probably sounds crazy to a lot of people, but I just think it goes to show that this hobby obviously spans across several generations, and I wasn't around when base set came out or when fossil came out. But one thing I do want to do is I'm going to go through and hopefully make another video of me trying to grade this card, if it is gradable, and me talking about the probabilities going into that, whether or not it is likely that you'll make money. Spoiler alert, I'm pretty sure it's not, but I haven't actually gone through and done the math and looked at the probabilities of grading it into something good. Nothing in this pack. So this is our final pack before we get to the fossil pack. I have never opened a pack that expensive in my life, nowhere near that expensive actually. I think I'm relatively close to the average collector. Obviously, I'm more into this hobby than a lot of people, but I am not rolling in the dough. All right, our sleeve is ready, and we're gonna open this pack. Also, if anyone hasn't noticed, this Lapras is literally coming out of a paper bag. I don't think I've seen anybody mention this before, but like, that's really, really weird. So we're gonna open this. You know, I did my research and I can tell you that the pack trick is 3 from the back. You know what would be really unfortunate though? If this didn't have a holo in it. I did weigh it myself and I compared it to 2 other packs that I own, one of which should also be a heavy. So our first Pokemon is Magmar. This is one of the uncommons in the set. We also have a Omastar, as well as a Seadra, Psyduck. Look at that art, look at that little fish. Also, look at his reflection in there. That's actually pretty nice art for Fossil. We have a Kabuto. We have Recycle, really, really sad looking Jigglypuff. We have Tentacool, Grimer. I really, really hope we don't have Muck as our holo. We have Slowpoke. We have Horsey. And then as our holo, we have Moltres. Okay. That's not bad, all right? This is actually really a pretty solid hit from the set. Oh wow. It actually looks like there might not be any print lines on this, which is really, really good for this set. The back isn't too bad aside from a little bit of whitening up here and the upper corner in the right here. So honestly, like we could have done way, way worse. So make sure you guys subscribe so you can actually see the video where I grade this and get it back and we can do the math and figure out if we can actually profit off of this set. Don't forget to donate to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital if you can afford it. It's a really, really great cause. And thank you so much to my patrons who help support these videos. In particular, thank you to Chris, Corey, Jake, Edge, and Steve. Thank you guys so much and I will see you guys next time.